With the start of school and progress on a COVID vaccine for kids 5 to 11 years of age, many children may have fears of being vaccinated. Fox 2's Margie Ellisor is joining us with some ways parents can help calm those concerns both before the visit and after. Yeah, shots are not really popular with the kids, are they?
They definitely are, and possibly adding that COVID vaccine is being required as well. Of course, in the first year or two of life, babies get a lot of vaccinations, but it's not until they get a little bit older that fear may set in. So what can parents do to prepare their child before a visit to the pediatrician when they know they will be getting a vaccine? Much depends upon the age of your child and their reaction to shots in the past.
But I think if you think about sort of a school-age kid, and many kindergartners are mature enough to do this, I think one important piece is to make them a part of their decision as much as possible. They should be a part of being interested in their own health. So, for example, that might mean helping them understand that being healthy is important for them to be successful in school, in their relationships with their friends, in sports if they play sports. And certainly kids don't like being sick. And so getting their shots, going to the doctor is an important piece of that.
Dr. Arthur says distractions are one way parents can help, especially if your child is younger. Whatever you normally do to comfort your child when they get hurt, like scrape their knee, well, you should consider doing that for a shot. It may be their favorite blanket, maybe a stuffed animal that brings them comfort. He also says while every child is different, not watching the injection itself may help.
I think for most kids, I ask them whether they would like to look away for the shot. And then I say, look away, so they know like when something's about to happen. There are certainly kids, especially as you get into the later school years, people who understand their bodies and they understand medicine. So anywhere above age 10 or so, those people want to see you put in the IV and want to see you give the shot. There are other kids, they'll run flying out of the room if they see a needle. So a lot of this is sort of knowing the child, and that's probably true for this entire conversation. Is there's not going to be a one-size-fits-all rule. It's going to be what motivates a child, what fears does a child have, and how can you help a child cope with a difficult situation.
As the new COVID vaccine for kids ages 5 to 11 is on the horizon, Dr. Arthur believes for most children, they've become accustomed to shots during a visit. So parents who choose to get their child vaccinated should do the same thing they would do for any other shot. Now, the one thing Dr. Arthur discourages is parents telling their child if they don't sit still, he's going to give them a shot. For one, he may not be giving them a shot during that visit, and parents should never use shots as a threat. He is, however, okay with offering a treat afterward for a job well done. And true confession, Randy, I was petrified of vaccines as a child. And one time I went in, I was having a fit. My mom was an RN, and all they were doing was drawing blood. And I felt so foolish afterward. I'm like, that's it? And ever since then, I've been okay with getting like that. I made such a scene, and that was it.
Yeah, but did you get a treat? Did you get your treat?
I think I did.
Okay, good.
I think I did.
Yeah, sometimes the anticipation is a little worse than the event itself.
That's right. Well, Margie, if you don't get back here soon, we're going to give you a shot.
Okay.
Think about that.
Thank you,
I'm
Margie.
working on it. You got it.